It was exactly 2 a.m. Cold wind, empty streets, and the flashing red and blue lights of police cars near the river. Another body had just been found in the water. Age only 21. A college student. And the most terrifying part, on the wall near the river, someone had painted a smiley face. A smiling face, as if someone was mocking death itself. For years now, across different cities in America, cases like this have kept happening. Police say these are just accidents, but some people believe there is something much darker behind them, something hidden, a secret group known as the Smiley Face Killers. And tonight, what you are about to hear is not just a horror story. It may be one of America's darkest unsolved mysteries. New York. A college student was returning home after partying with friends. Before disappearing, he sent one final message: "I'll be home in 10 minutes." But he never made it home. The next morning, his body was discovered floating in the river. The official report said death by drowning. Case closed. But the story didn't end there, because days later, on a nearby bridge wall, police found a large smiley face painted in yellow. At first, nobody cared. People thought it was random graffiti. But then, the same thing started happening in other cities: Chicago, Minnesota, Ohio, Pennsylvania. The pattern was always the same. Young male students disappear late at night, then days later, their bodies are found in water, and somewhere nearby, a smiley face appears. Slowly, fear began spreading across America. Was this really the work of serial killers, or just a horrifying coincidence? In 2008, two retired detectives made a shocking claim. They believed all these deaths were connected. According to them, this was not the work of one killer. It was a network, an organized group. They claimed the victims were drugged, kidnapped, and later dumped into rivers. Before leaving, the killers would paint a smiley face nearby, a signature, a message, proof that the hunt was complete. But there was one problem: no evidence, no fingerprints, no CCTV footage, no witnesses, only bodies and smiley faces painted on walls. Then, in 2014, one case terrified the entire country. A 22-year-old student named Brian disappeared after a party. That night, heavy rain covered the streets. Brian kept calling his friend again and again. His final recorded words still exist online today. He whispered, "Someone is following me." Then, the call suddenly ended forever. 3 days later, Brian's body was found in the river. There were scratches on his face, strange marks on his hands, but once again, police ruled it as accidental drowning. People were furious because the place where Brian's body was found was nearly impossible to reach by swimming alone. And then came the most disturbing detail of all. Despite the heavy rain, a fresh smiley face had appeared nearby, as if someone had painted it only hours before. After that case, a terrifying theory spread across the internet. Some people believed the Smiley Face Killers were connected to a secret dark web cult, a hidden group that hunted people for entertainment, recording their deaths, then throwing the bodies into water, because water destroys evidence. But the true horror was still waiting. A former FBI agent later claimed that some cases were intentionally covered up. According to him, certain officers believed these were murders, but revealing the truth could create nationwide panic. So every case was quietly labeled as an accident and forgotten. But in 2019, something unbelievable happened. Someone survived. A young man claimed he escaped from the Smiley Face Killers.